And Karen, I've spoken with Karen. I've actually had a interview with Karen from Black Hills Redemption. That was a good time. So I'm just looking to also possibly interview a lot of people out on the street. Interview on the street, so to speak. If they've got a Western outfit on, then I'm going to step up to them and I'm going to say, hey man, what's going on? Tell me who you are. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what you're doing here. Tell me who your favorite character is. How long you've been playing the game. Do you like online, or do you like the story? And, I'm going to do those types of things. And then I'm going to ask them who their favorite Western character is, maybe. Or what their favorite Western movie is, don't you know? Yeah, I'm going to do things like that. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, sir, I am.
We're going to definitely have a different genre of people here, I believe, than the other cons that we've went to, because it's going to be gamers-centric instead of like just the broad Comic-Con crowd that you typically get. I'm also interested a little bit, since it is gaming centric, some of these costumes, some of this cosplay. I'm interested to see. We might be able to see some pretty intricate costumes from video games.
I agree.
I'm looking forward to.
Now I got to tell you too that over on my YouTube channel, I am just now really starting to spend a lot of time organizing that channel, and I'm going to be doing a lot of playlists. And the playlists are going to be tagged accordingly. For example, I'm putting together now a playlist for my time spent out in South Dakota, my time spent at Soda City Comic Con, my time spent at a particular Comic Con that occurred in early January back in this state that I'm not going to disclose quite yet because I'm not too happy with them, needless to say. I hope that both T-Bones and I are going to be happy with the results that we have up here at the Southeast Game Exchange, but you never know. You never know. But I will tell you this, is that the last Comic-Con that T-Bones and I went to, it was really depressing. It was depressing in the way that it was handled, and the fact that we had so little information as social media type people. And I didn't get a lot of response as far as social media information regarding the Southeast Gaming Exchange. And so we're driving up here cold, so to speak. And if we have to pay to get in, so be it. Not a problem there. But one thing I will do once we are inside is I'm not going to allow myself to be dogged like I was at the last Comic-Con, and therefore I'm going to push back a little, and maybe even push back a lot. I tell it not knowing, don't you know? Yes, sir. And so we'll just see where that leads us. And I'm going to try and get the attention of some of these characters up there so that we can get some good, hearty interviews. Now, at the same time, I certainly don't want to be disrespectful of any of the characters or any of the people up there, but at the same time, I'm going to push back a little bit, saying, listen, you know what I'm talking about, T-Bones.
Yeah, and I'll have to admit, the last con we went to, I think that was the strictest I had seen from tip to tail. Everything just seemed very strict. And the point of these things are to have fun, and as long as you're not disturbing the patrons or the guests, I don't understand why there's an issue.
Yeah, so I agree with you.
I hate that we're having to go up here with that mind state because of the last one, because that was we talked about this before you even started recording. I just really hope we don't have to deal with a group of people like that. And really, with stuff like this, you shouldn't even have to worry about that. You should just be thinking, we're going to go, we're going to have a good time, what have you. It would be different if you're pushing people out the way, or taking the guests from their obligations, or anything like that, or interfering with their fans to where they can't, get their autographs and pictures and stuff. But when the guests are fully willing to sit and talk with you a minute, hopefully we won't have to worry about that again.
Yeah, I certainly hope that is the case as well. I mean, like you have said, T-Bones, and you put so eloquently. We don't want to disrespect them. We don't want to take time from them where they could be out there with the fans. But all we're looking for, what I'm looking for, is a minimum of 5 minutes. I'm looking for a 5-minute interview from each of them. That's all. That's all I need. It's 5 minutes, and I can make probably 5 different videos of each one of those interviews from 5 different gang members. And that being the case, I just want to get their attention, let them know that I'm there. Most of them know who I am at this point, and hopefully will come out willingly to interview with me, and we'll be able to get some good footage. We'll be able to possibly get some information that you may or may not have known about these individuals, and we can just broaden their horizons, as well as my horizons, as well as your horizons, in knowing who these characters are in real life and what they stand for. And so that'll be an interesting time, I think.
In 5 minutes, 5-minute interview, 5 different individuals, 25 minutes, less than 30 minutes of the Comic-Con day, which is 12 hours, 10 to 10, is not really asking a whole lot.
No, I definitely agree. 5 minutes is not a lot of time to ask of any of those individuals, because the fact of the matter is they know that I'm making videos, they know that I do streaming, and that being the case, what I'm really doing is I'm helping them become more interesting. I'm helping them become more popular. I'm helping them promote their brand and expand their brand. And so you would think that they would be willing to do that.